Hey, I'm Kev Masako, and welcome back to Game of Thrones, or Reigned Game of Thrones has... Let's see if this is the third and final episode, actually trying to knock the middle three characters, or the three characters left to unlock, as we are King Jon. We received a sermon message from Dawn. The water guns have been pillaged by a band of pirates from the ice. Not interested, carry on. Sandor Slain as to kill himself, Lord of Sunspear and Prince of Dawn. This is not good. Could Aleria help? You guys, where is your crown? I've lost it. That does sound like Jon. Someone who does not want to be king, losing his crown. So I put it back in the chest and locked it. I keep the kill me or Moors. Or Moors? Always. If not you, then who else? Jon won't kill a handmaiden. I believe you. Upon your rule with reverence and grace, yes. She knows about the crown. Bring her. I have a lover. You could have taken the bee, but I never would. Who is it? Who's your lover? Dun dun dun. What did you do to her? You never saw her again. So that was a Varys power play, was it? What is this? What are you accusing me of? No. Jon probably would be stupid enough to actually say that. At least show Jon. Especially again, in the last, well, yeah, the last, like, well, actually the whole of the show, he'll be like this. Like, he's a character who doesn't really get smarter, it feels like wiser, even if they are two different things. Has, like, he experiences a lot. Like, he gets wiser, especially on, say, about winter. But in general, not sure. I guess he does, because by the end of the show, if, like, early Jon maybe wouldn't have killed Daenerys, like, season 1 and 2 Jon, when he was, like, a young wolf. Yeah, you say you stole my crown. I'm innocent. Yeah, I tend to take the black. Caught for the wall, he was killed in the tavern brawl. God's sake. Metals falling from the sky near Old Town. Please let me forge you a celestial sword. Oh, I'll take that. You'd like me to get rid of the new Grand Mace that can be arranged without too much fuss? No. You found your crate in a cell of the laundress. Who? Oh, God's sake, Varys got us. So I need to unlock these next two. Shall we go back to Dany? Nothing. Sausages. From Reen just arrived. Do you want to read it? Yep. The Sons of the Harpy are rising again. They've recruited an assassin, possibly a red priest. Be safe. Hide the message. The Iron Eyes is a relevant distraction from the real threats against the kingdom. I feel that's what Dany would say, especially when she's a mad queen. My queen, would you like some refreshment? No, stop it. Before, have you ever seen Daenerys eat? You know, apart from, you know, horses' hearts? I don't remember. The people are exhausted and famine threatens. Assign some of your men to distribute rations. We'll do that. To adopt the faith of the Seven. Stop them. No. Pardon? We choose king, we choose gods. Oh, would Daenerys be like that? Say no. Again, they've never really explored this in the show, have they? She's just been like, yeah, you're now free under me to do with my bidding. But okay, so yes. What do you want, Varys? There's Snicker secrets. Oh yeah, use it on him. They're mocking the crown. Send the army. That's a bit too much. A bandit camp is terrorizing travelers on the Gold Road before Deep Den. Nah, let's send the army anyway. It'll make your muscles melt. Literally. I see what you're doing. The Sons of the Warrior. They might turn into a weapon of the faith, dangerous to us. Hunt them. Looking at lower levels of the castle. Show me. The proud leader of the guild. I see. Oh, that's reveal who's hiding in the dungeon. So we've got to win a battle against Dawn, witness an unexpected use of wildfire. So maybe we can do that when we become the Mad Queen, and let's see. I'm so tired of all these battles and dramas. Have we forgotten the perks of being rich and powerful? Never. I've ever seen arrived this morning. A gift for, would you like to try it on? Yep. I feel like Daenerys likes her clothes. As they're going to dry up or walk close upon us. Tell people to drink, yes. Yep, that would definitely work. Yep. Would you use Queen is to serve justice? Actually, she'd probably say no to that on peace. I would have a difficult case. Tell me more. They bite and spread disease. We need you. Fine. Win a battle against Dawn. God. I want to throw up. No. Get out of it. I'll laugh. With you, Tyrion has to offer we won't pay for their food, wine, or women. They have to pay their due. No. What are your orders? Attack them. Get out of here, Lannisters. Lead the battle for me. We're crushing them. Oh, bring their leader. Come back to King's Landing with a hostage. Who have we got? Survivor, Queen's Guard. What? By the gold cloak surrounding you. God's sake. Well, we achieved one of the events. Let's see if we can be good as Cersei then. This has not gone well, has it? Say sight, the high set who keeps pestering me about food I serve. It's not too fatty. Yes, it is. Cersei's just going to be blunt. Be like, yep. I have a few candidates say all embody their knightly virtues. I'm sure they do. It's got Sir Walker, Sir Grey, Sir Tanner. Which one most looks like Jaime? That's probably what Cersei would choose. They could be later years, Jaime, couldn't it? Sir Walker. Punish all the faithful, the groups of a friend. Action, please fulfill the great theft. Never. Serve to like the Dornish. Apricot tarts. Felt like it's got a double meaning there. As the faith offers hot meals and warm beds to be devoted, that's their only real secret to its success. Offer the same. Ban the faith of the seven. You need to recognize who's septon. I have some conditions. Okay, I will see him. Don't. The faith of the seven has served the fallen who lost their way. Have mercy, O Queen. And let her serve you at court. Mercy. What is that? Try to negotiate. What is this? No. Alone and spare, you never find your way out. So it's a bit like the ending. Dying under the Red Keep. Just not quite in this way. To retain Jamie's loyalty. Loyalty? You have the darkness which has been good since Stannis' demise. So should we go to Tyrion then? Fourth time lucky, they say, don't they? As I can be a goodness and a few other skills not taught in the pleasure houses of Bravos. Yep. You charmed with wit and intelligence, strong bond of friendship begins to grow. Help take Winterfell. Now we want safe lands for our people in return. Certainly. Someone of the rugged Frostfangs south of the wall as well in territory. That's going to bite me in the arse, isn't it? The Septon has long sought to learn the secrets of the seed and to give me funds to develop my new theory. Alright. God, we're running out of money quick, aren't we? The one looks at you with sorrow as your father is about to pass your sentence. Repent before it's too late. I'm about to know God. Alright. As diplomacy. Okay. I'll pay the iron price and take what is mine. You need my gold. I doubt you will ever meet them. You'll procure Iron Man. Give me an office in your court and an Iron Fleet is yours. Iron men are vicious and boring. I have seen so much more during my travels. Alright. Don't think you want to attack. Let's offer him an office. Master of Coin, Master of Whisperers. Couldn't do that to Varys, could I? Master of Coin. Account skills were limited to the fraud in the treasury. Also, the War of the Iron Irons continued. That's good season 8 tier in there, isn't it? A few wilding families who entered the kingdom after Hardhome have just arrived. Should we send them back north? Nope. So much land to the wild and so close to the wall. What do we ball with them for resources? You must get along. What do you want, Varys? Secrets. Do it. I can extend you a small loan. I will return to collect the money plus interest and 6 wounds. Agreed? You need money. Oh, hey, Sansa. I would like to buy some wildfire from your stock. But why? Fine, we'll take your money. There's diplomacy, projects, whispers. What projects do we have? So we've got a Great Scepter Tourney, a brothel. Do it. Sansa blew up the twin. She's laid wildfire all over the grounds. The whole castle's rubble. What? Oh, there we go. Witness an unexpected use of wildfire. I couldn't allow the liar. Oh, they're there. Should I say off? The phrase, the stand has... Oh, there's that Winterfell cards you got. They betrayed everyone and everything that matters. And the real reason? Another safe can't invade us. I understand. I feel like Tyrion and Sansa actually do get along. Oh, get out of here. You walk chains bloody in a dark alley or flea bottom. If Cersei can survive her walk of shame. Let's remember Pentos, retain Jamie's loyalty when a battle against Dawn. It seems the fragile dove of the north is growing sharp fangs. What if Sansa? We've unlocked Sansa. There we go. We finally unlocked one. As long may she reign. Sansa actually had a decent story in Game of Thrones. It just had... Well, it was a bit poor going back to Ramsay, but apart from that, it was alright. Having a train under Littlefinger. I wish they just stayed in the area a bit more with Sansa and just had a train under Littlefinger. And just had that effect rather than her going back to being read off to abusive ruler. Like she had with Joffrey to Ramsay. I know that's probably the main complaint as well with her story, and can totally see why. Has how ironic. Sansa saw back in King's Landing, but now sitting on the Iron Throne. My dear sister would have hated that. How do you talk me into this again? Need to answer. The fact Winterfell is still standing is the best proof of your abilities as ruler. Especially when she makes the North independent, have their own Brexit. As we lack iron for armour, shall I order more from abroad? Yeah. Would make us unbeatable. Really, the investment is worth it. No, let's save money. The poor should receive religious. Let us educate them. No. Your hands, when they're growing, the children of the poor should learn military skills. Agree with that. Okay, I agree with that as well. May the seven go. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to agree to everything. House Tyrell. The roads that have been trampled, but they're still bleeding. Love, laughter, happiness are not out of reach. Clap loudly. Okay, I agree. We should all benefit from some calm reflection in the Godswoods right now, whatever your beliefs. We found her. She was hiding on Tyrosh with the Iron Fleet and a few Lannister men. Bring her in. Oh, send an assassin. Sansa probably hates the hell out of Cersei. So sending an assassin might actually be what she would do. I've always spewed their nonsense people, but lately there are more of them. And fathers of them take child slaves to be trained as priests and must forbid their practices. We'll watch them. Oh, godless killers, they need spiritual. Allow me to provide it. Okay, just to keep you happy. Simple. Issue a decree that forbids anybody from exchanging money or goods with them. No. No. Oh, we're getting murdered a lot, aren't we? Take two. First one didn't happen. Let's see if we could just make it up to 30. 30 would be a good target. Yeah, blood pie. Oh, Dothraki Screamer, here we go. The little man wants to make pie with Dothraki. We will not be eaten. We will eat him instead. I don't think he meant make Dothraki pie. We've arrested a man on the King's watch. He knits like a man with the watch that speaks like a mace to bring him in. Does that sound well? Yes. You're my prisoner. Doesn't Sansa would say that. The armor of the dead needs all of your... Did Sansa and Sam actually speak in Game of Thrones? They didn't, did they? That's weird. I thought they would have. Or at least shown a scene of them together. Especially as he's, you know, Jon's best friend. Has thank you, your grace. The armor of the dead needs... Oh, attention, I'm here to help. How? 14 and support your efforts. There's much work to do. Do you agree? Of course. Let me bend my ear towards these latest whisperers. Okay, Varys, make up your... Get your little birds. Request to find a suitable bride is hopeless. Would you spare some advice for a lost soul? Okay, so she's dead. They root, missing, presumed dead. Lady Carstark. Well, we have no choice, do we? Oh no, the young daughter of Lord Appleton. Nope. Go on, Varys. We'd best if we return to North, you're right. Let's go to Winterfell, let's go home. Had enough of being in King's Landing in the sun. As you leave the castle, 1,000 people make towards your horse. They do not utter a word. Yeah, follow me, whatever. To fight the army of the dead. More follow. Let's wait. It's not going to improve. No! Look for them. Do you accept them? Of course we accept the North companies. Send someone. The more you see the signs of winter and war, Northmen and Wales, and stay silent as you travel through hungry and beaten. We're here to try and beat winter here. Welcome home, your highness. The bannermen of your father are all here to welcome you. North of there. The North remembered. Sansa the Cook. Your banner will support your claim to the throne no matter the situation. You will not die because you lack power. The North remembers. And the warrior fill you with rage. Yeah, do that. Oh, for God's sake. How was I even close on a couple of them? As I said, 5th time lucky. Is it 5th time we've done this or 4th? There are not enough peasants to farm my land. I need more. We don't have slaves. Get out of it. Let's just play this through as we would do, not as Sansa would do. So we pay you a show restraint. Don't question me. Or he tries from the Vale. Yeah. The Sapphire to protect you from poison. What poison? From where? Perhaps you send a party to find one. Enough prattling, get out of here. Was killed by mercenaries on the way to the capital. Will you make restitution to his family? Should we try to negotiate? Yes. Let's speak to the Lannisters then. Always pays his stat. You attacked first. I've hurt feelings suits you, Marcy. It's the truth. Prepare an attack. Cut their credit. There we go. Blockade on most of the credit lines held by their hands with the Iron Bank. Pressured by their unpaid ban, they quickly accept a peace treaty. You're on the city, I'll Russell must learn the 7. Okay. Oh, great use to the crown. Okay. I like that. That's actually what happened in the show, didn't it? Or at least it knew it was going to happen, and then they just extended the credit of the Iron Bank to get the Golden Company. Cersei. Remember, that was great money spent as well on the Golden Company. Best warriors in the land get beaten by a dragon. Not multiple dragons, just a dragon coming from behind. Once again, battle tactics were abysmal in Season 8. That kind of just highlighted it as... brothel. Of course, Tyrion wants a brothel. Oh my god. Attorney, the Great Sept. Yeah, do it. God, we made it to 8 this time. Who's the last one we had luck with? Or was it Arya? Feels like we need to do her. quests are not that side, or not the person on that side has. On my list. I wonder how this could help us. Ask the Citadel. That is not me. You're the queen I choose. I will lead. Mountain is what everyone was discovered in a large hearth of the kitchen. He roasted alive in his armor. What? No, you killed the mountain? He's bound in chains, but it doesn't prevent him from spitting in your face. Why? Hey, in the bloody food. Nice. Draped in silk. You want to die. It's not like you would drown in tears for Morsi loves. You're free to go. I'm not sure you'll bend the knee. You're free to go. A balm that will soothe the pain. I will suffer. Get out of it. Spilled a bit of wildfire in your map of Westeros. Just a tiny bit. Remove the map. I don't really care about that. Advise you to avoid unnecessary conflict with others for the next few weeks. Okay. Just some to support your efforts to bring order to the kingdom. In exchange for... Now you scare me. Owed large sums to the Iron Bank. I only request this that you enforce the law by seizing some of their assets. As is my right. I feel like Cersei would do that. Or I as Cersei. So I don't really like the Tyrells. You control what is left of the Tyrells' land and split the revenues with the Iron Bank. I know Olenna. What have we done to Olenna? Actually, is she alive in this? I'm not sure she is. Saw it in the fire. The Lord of Light is where your eyes envoy. I must see flames, more flames. Calm her. Don't fall forward to her. You know, Queen of Mine. We've got to win a battle against Dawn, don't we? What's the weight do? What do you have your health and eventually your life? The people of Westeros wept for the loss of their good queen. So they basically did to her what they did to Marcella. Oh well, like by who will be Sahai reborn? We've still got 2 to go. I do like playing as Tyrion. He's good fun, but we've been terrible as him. There's like everyone.
Yes.
I see we've only got Gendry left to play as. Let's see if we can actually survive. As we have urgent items discussion, small cancel yet. Whispers, projects. Let's leave. I never leave. Yeah. Oh, not you. I remember what you did last time. Look into Melisandre's fame. Not Marcella. I said Marcella, didn't I? Melisandre's. Intuitive vision. You use yourself in the flames as you never... It's just if you are yourself another reflection, you see a huge figure looming over you. Can you see me? No, that cannot be. Scream and nod. Children of a fool. What is he trying to tell me? Let go of me. You're only a flicker of light in the fire, yet you're here. What? Let me look in the eyes. If you can trust someone, then look straight into your eyes. Beware those who cannot. Far too great, you must return. Sides in the flames. The other Melisandre looks at you in shock. Move like that. You have the strongest link to my master. Let me guide you on the Azor High's path. I mean, didn't she try that already before with Gendry? Let's see. Well, he didn't. No, he didn't use him to. Well, I guess she did, because he used him to get royal blood and try and make Stannis win the war, who she thought was Azor High. But Let's see, I've been loyal to you all my life and now I'm suffering. Let's see how that ends. When we get burned to death now as Genji, aren't we? At least it'd be a new death ending, I guess. Into the kitchen and pay them a wage. Alright. It's got the wildlings. We thought the army of death was happening to delayed its advance. You owe us. Okay. We accept our prayers for the prosperity of your rule. Okay. If it was a bit weird being nice to religion, as you've already probably seen, we're not very good at that. As projects, diplomacy. Greyjoys always don't really do anything. They just want a place in the kingdom, that's it. So he just wants a place again in our kingdom. Wants an office in our court. And I will create to use metal chain. Surprise me and show you understand me. No. Attack him. Minor Bannerman farm Sunspears develops an ingenious siege machine. Dawn must not have it. What can we do? Buy the prototype. Do it. Not here. Step this way if you please. Follow. So should we go to tavern? Bribes? Secrets. Do it. What shall I serve? Trenches of onion and gravy from Flea Bottom or fresh oysters brought from Raven from White Harbour. Let's go with the trenches. Oh, nothing if not honest. We'd never use stealth or trickery to undermine you. Shall we bet? Hopefully that sets up the War of Dawn. As the Darky have allied with the Brotherhood. That's fantastic. There's a natural understanding amongst bandits and cutthroats. No mercy. Yeah. Hey, attend 3 small council meetings in a single raid. How have we managed to do that? As projects, diplomacy, whispers.
What if no very
Yeah. Let's do some bribes then. Okay, do some bribing. No, the bribing didn't work. Who's showing me my master? Does it mean he is Azor High? That cannot be. No, we still got 2 to unlock. Come on. How do we do this? How did I do this? There's got to be a way to do it. This has been a dreadful so far. Let's end with Danny. Let's at least make it to 20. This has been so terrible. This has been like the last couple of seasons of Game of Thrones. As I had the highest expectation for your reign, but you're the worst possible ruler. Analysis will not stand for this. Leave then. Don't care. What are your orders? Attack them. Oh, here we go. We're going to battle the Lannisters again. Disciplined and well armed. If possible, avoid direct confrontation. Lead the battle for me. Well, you are an idiot. We died quickly in the ensuing melee. Very falls by accident from one of your own knights. I'm surprised that didn't happen in the Winterfell battle. That then he died like that, or just a character died like that, like Pod or something. As repressing the slave trade requires coin and persistence. Some lords of the Reach are bringing slaves from Essos. Tax them, hang them. Yeah, hang them. I think that's what Daenerys would do to break the will. You know, she's burned people alive before. Thought you'd have Drogon. It looks like I think Drogon's just busy out partying at the moment. As it's spotted with a contagion, Narada. Protress. Okay, interesting position. Should we accidentally reveal this? Oh yes. Oh yes. Current matters of the utmost urgency. I fear that the Greyjoys may try to exploit the situation. They are too afraid, really?
Chả phải chấp chịch.
Such underhanded, dishonorable tactics. I will not be distracted.
Hơi cái của ai của ai.
Okay, do that. I mean, it's not like some things Danny's actually good at. She got, was it Euron killed one of her dragons? Stealth attacked her last season as well with season 7. Like, of course, you know, she just forgets, even though she was in a meeting about it and they were talking about it. God, that just shows you how terrible the writing is. Like, I understand they had limited time. I understand they gave themselves limited time. But some of the writing to fill in, to go from each kind of plot point to plot point, didn't fill the gaps in very well. Even though they didn't have much gap to fill in. Just sometimes it just happened for no reason, it felt like that killing of... God, I forget the dragon's name now. Was it Rhaegal, isn't it? As to truly know the people's minds, one must have many, many ears. Now is the time to rebuild your spy network. No, Varys, I'm not giving you more, okay? Yes. He's a monstrous warg with terrible power. He is able to turn people into living pots. Allow me to send an assassin. With her, we probably should, considering how it ends. 3-year-old Raven. I was thinking back, I know at the time I was like, oh, that's alright. Thinking about the show, did a terrible job of actually setting up. Like, Bran did virtually nothing, it feels like, since he returned after season 5 when he went missing. Like, they just did not set that up well in the show. Hopefully they do much better in the books. I said books come in like 2030 or probably. Let's choose the red felt. It makes you glow with power, your majesty. Okay.
Các quan chức thiệt thòi.
Do you try to negotiate? No.
Các ông to phải hết các pháp.
Remembrance in the court that trials by combat are not necessarily the best way to siege honor, siege justice. I disagree. Feel the favour of the Seven. It is blasphemy to abandon them. No. Such a miracle. Allow me to study them. No. I seem to enjoy Arbor Wine a bit too much. Good for them. Oh, here we go. House sites calling their banners. They took their time. So as from any unnatural creatures, prayer and penance are all we need. You just say yes, so we can be a bit kinder to the religion. Has threats have been made against your person, you must be protected. No. Words will come from the Queen. I should hope not. Will you join the small council? Anything in particular you'd like to discuss? Yeah. You don't want to speak to Varys. You never know what he discovers about Jon Snow, what he'd be doing. Again, now's a plot all that. If they had like 10 seasons or 12 or whatever, had 10 episodes per season, it's like that. Plot of Varys discovering Jon Snow and everything. It wouldn't have been over in like 1 or 2 episodes. It would have been done over like a whole season. That would have been fantastic to see. But again, just gave the shows way too short a leash. As we now know, Dan and Dave were signed up for Star Wars, so you can see why they wanted it to end early. But surprised HBO didn't do more to kind of extend the show. But then they are trying to rush out these prequel series in it. So they got like, what, 3 they've got to choose from? They've got already filming 1, which is coming out next year. So we'll see. I'm guessing that's why they left some elements like the White Walkers. Just like, they're there, they're gone. They're just going to explain it in the prequel series instead. Which is a bit disappointing, because they didn't really explain it in Game of Thrones, did they, too much? Kind of the White Walkers or winter at all. Just said winter's coming. Oh, winter's here. Well, winter went pretty quickly, didn't it? Let's go back to the main thing. But yeah, they could have spent like a season in building up these White Walkers to that final battle at Winterfell. And then we have that as like an epic ending. A much better written episode as well, rather than all of the main characters just end up in the corner every 5 minutes, like being dogpiled. As projects, diplomacy, attack everyone. Well, we've got the Starks now. Greyjoys, Lannisters. Let's go with the Starks. House Umber. Doesn't matter. The North will endure and prevail. The North will freeze. My only solace is that we'll come back to haunt you. I will help the North. Your gifts are as pointless as your jests. I
Hết chích của anh.
offer them. Let's go there. Offer them men. Let's see, the White Walks are coming. Only a dream.
Chỗ tôi chỉ là các cô.
Talk to you. What are you doing to me, Varys? Secrets. Do it.
Good luck.
Ai gặp lại con quỷ tổ là.
Oh, she didn't try to kill me. What the hell? I've overheard a displeasing confabulation about a possible attempt against Stormends from Dorm. Why would they do that? Should reinforce King's Land's defences, the Outer Walls could easily breach in their condition, especially by any dragons.
Của anh.
So let's go to the small council. So we do some more diplomacy? So we've pissed off the Starks. We've battled the Lannisters. We know what the Greyjoys are going to be like. Yeah, just give us an office. We'd be happy-ish. No, that's always... You attacked us first. It's the truth. Cut their credit. There we go. Quickly accept a peace treaty. It works again. We know how to defeat the Lannisters. We just need to work on the Greyjoys then. So perhaps a more humble appearance will please. Power comes from within, not from fancy garments. Favour 7 is strong in the heart of effort. It's a new era of purity and chastity. Arrest this man.
Để phải chết cùng trẻ ba bứt vua.
But I help you, my queen. I'm afraid of this city.
Thôi thì cắt qua đây sếp.
I see it was shifting sand, so it never let you go. Thank you. You're surprised by a person right behind your back. Oh, here we go. So the few who'd said be called it, he's a friend. That's my good king. Nope. It's a new era of purity and chastity. Arrest this man. The surging of religious fanatics as their totality. You'll see greater impacts from making that affect the faith. But we've made it 25 moons. We're surviving for once. In this episode, we don't have enough silver to mint coins. How about a system of paper tokens? Yes. But that lasted long, didn't it? I went the wrong way. At least we're up to 26. John Tyn and John up there has always uncertain. I cannot see through this world. I can only hope to find the last two. God's sake. Maybe I'll find it next episode. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.